so nice, we have to play it twice.
Yep.
Rewatchers Council back here live on a Thursday. Snark with the guy on the ones and twos responsible for making you hear that lovely song twice here now. Ferris McDonough is here. Ferris, how you doing, pal?
They call me the Who.
You're the Who? That's a weird name.
Because who are you?
Oh boy. Well, you know, can't be a doctor. There's already a Doctor Who taken. So the is pretty good. That means it's definitive.
Yes.
You're the definitive article of Who.
It's not like there's a famous band by the same name.
Nope.
No. That
Never.
has one of my favorite songs of all time. But
Yeah, a band that broke up in 1982 famously played their last concert at Maple Leaf Gardens, I believe. And I've seen them play, was it 3 or 4 times since?
yeah.
Good job on the retirement.
Hey man, they need that cashola, baby.
Now they say they're finished again. But, a couple of cortisone shots and we'll see if Pete Townsend and co will make it back out on the stage at some point. Really weird what they did with Zach Starkey too by the end. Anyways, this isn't the Who Rewatchers Council. This is Buffy's Rewatchers Council. Ferris. So we're going to talk about season 5, episode 10, Into the Woods. Important in the life of Buffy, this episode. Maybe not the best episode. I think we can honestly say that. Now, this one is originally aired. It's like their Christmas episode, but, Buffy isn't big on the Christmas ones. There's a banner up in the magic box saying, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Merry Christmas, all the other things, and some demon's ascension or whatever is going on there too. But
yes.
So December 19th of 2000, written and directed, Ferris, by Marty Noxon.
Yeah, Marty.
Marty Noxon holding there. It's a fine episode. There's things that get to me. Maybe my least favorite Xander scene. No, maybe scene. Not my least favorite Xander episode, but my least favorite Xander scene in quite a while. Anyways, let's go through the what was happening back in the Christmas season of the year 2000, Ferris. We got a number 1 movie. I remember seeing this in the theater in Burlington, Ontario, Canada. What Women Want, the number 1 movie. A little Mel Gibson, a little Helen Hunt.
I like that movie.
You remember that movie?
I love that movie.
Yeah, I think I liked it when I saw it. I don't believe I've ever seen it again, which happens a lot.
Well, a lot of people stopped watching a lot of Mel Gibson movies.
Well, I'm just saying, like this was back in the day when we still had like Blockbuster and stuff like that, and it's like I don't think this is one I went out and rented after I went and saw it in the movie theaters. But there's very few movies that I would like. Most of the time, I saw a movie once and I was good.
You should rent this movie out and just look at your girl for the entire movie and be like, "What do you want?"
You think that'll work? And see
no, it won't work.
It'll be
the end of your relationship.
Me snickering like Mel Gibson all the time.
Yeah.
Like this? I don't know.
Now, Helen Hunt though, man.
Sure, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
Number 1 song in your United States of America. Now this had been a little bit since the last episode they did. It's almost 3 weeks, I think. It's something like that. The number 1 song in the U.S. All you ladies. I don't know if that's going to mean anything to you, but Independent Women was the number 1 song in America.
Yeah, by Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child. That the song that I still, when I go back to Destiny, like thinking of Destiny's Child, this is the one song I'll think of first, and then like Bills is probably second.
Rob, are you telling me you listen to Destiny's Child?
When I was a kid, when I was a kid,
when
I was a young child
30?
in the year 2000. Yeah. No, I wasn't.
You're not a big fan of Bootylicious, Robert? I feel like that Bootylicious is right up your alley.
I think it was fine, but yeah, no, I like this. Well, I like Charlie's Angels, the movie, too. Right?
Oh,
yeah, so it was very good. I'm gonna skip the UK one for a second because this should be a national shame on not only you but also Canada, because I believe the UK one never went to number one in either of our countries.
How's
Number
it my fault then?
Yeah, but it's mostly your fault actually. Now the number one song in Canada, once again, "Shaped My Heart" by the Backstreet Boys. Okay, Canada, we got it.
Okay.
We enjoyed the Backstreet Boys. Fine, it's been number one there for a while. The number one song in the UK, again, never went to number one in America. I believe never went to number one in Canada. It's "Stand" by Eminem. Maybe my
Yeah,
most
I
famous
understand
song.
why. I understand why.
Little
I
Dido,
understand why.
a little
Yeah,
Dido.
I know.
People still call obsessive fans stans. This thing
No,
changed
it you know
lexicography.
it created stands.
Yeah,
Like we finally gave them names. Like we gave them a label finally. Like we gave
yeah,
them a label. Like this is your label now. Your stands
yeah. He
because of
didn't
the
even
song.
get number one in
Yeah,
America. Never mind, Creed got number one for how long? Ridiculous.
I
Creed,
agree with you, Rob. I
yeah.
agree with you, but I understand why that song didn't go to number one because it's a very sad song.
So I was
Um,
scrolling through the socials the other day, and which I don't do very often, but I was bored, so I did. Turns out there's a big concert announcement coming to Winnipeg. Oh, big concert announcement. It's Creed. It's like, what a letdown.
oh. Well,
Awful.
one, I didn't know Winnipeg was had a stadium big enough for that because
You
you know how
monster.
how
You
it's because
monster.
how it's in the woods under snow. So I don't know.
You ridiculous monster. All right.
Well, how
Now,
big is Winnipeg? It's like the what
eight,
the
850, 850.
tenth biggest
Yeah.
city in Canada.
It's in the top 10 for sure. 850,000 just in the city itself. So uh,
We actually so like
maybe in the surrounding area. Not quite a million, but close.
there's a guy we know. His name is Pay the Bills, who's also Canadian.
Sure.
He's from Winnipeg. He's from Manitoba. He
Smart.
apparently called it Murder Peg, and we said, "Damn,
Oh, they all
no,
call it that.
let me finish." Rob. He said it's Murder Peg, and I was like, "Damn, dog, how many murders happened?" He's like, 20,
Yeah,
20 what, like a weekend? He's like,
a
no,
little
a
more than
year,
that.
a 30. It was like 35, I think.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
said
I think we
20.
made it up to 40. Like we're really reaching for the stars.
Yeah.
So I saw John Mulaney at one of the places here, a place called the Burton Cummings Theater,
Mhm.
and somebody started. He was talking about Winnipeg and walking around and stuff like that. It's fine. Some guy yells out, "Oh, it's Murder Peg!" Says Murder Peg, and then he says, "Explain." And the guy says, "Well, we have more murders per capita here in Winnipeg than anywhere." He's like, "Oh yeah, how many murders do you have last year?" He's like, 35. And he says, 35, buddy. I'm from Chicago. I'll never forget that.
It's
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah, let's talk about this
35.
episode because people have come here for the episode. Let's talk about it.
Oh, good, because I was had a whole other thing about a plumbing van that I saw that. Well, I'll talk about it some other time. Now, DVD synopsis. Certain that Buffy doesn't love him the same way he loves her, Riley finally decides to confront her and offer her one last opportunity. Isn't that nice of him? To give their relationship a chance. She's only has one more shot
Yeah, man.
as a 19-year-old lady, as she still hasn't hit 20 because her birthday is in January, as you well know, Ferris. Now, as far as this episode goes, we should probably start with the good news. Joyce's surgery went well,
Yeah, she
and
did. Let's go.
she should be fine, barring any complications.
Yes.
Now,
Trying to get a wig.
speaking of some complications here, well, first we should mention Joyce's approval of Riley and Buffy's relationship with the Lord, as they put it. As soon as anybody's parent goes and blesses their child's sex life, it's not long for this world. I think we can all agree to that, Ferris.
I don't know what you're talking about, Rob. They were at Bible study.
That's true.
They were with the
Uh,
Lord.
Now, this is going to come after a night where, of course, Buffy and Riley, we're spending some time together. You know, maybe there's been a bunch of things going on in Buffy's life. But we'll get to that in a little bit. So, anyways, they get to spend some time. He's getting upset, well, like before all this happens,
Mm-hmm.
because she doesn't cry around him. She doesn't take the time
Mm-hmm.
to break down
Yes.
around him. Like she has nothing else to do. He has to be the rock kind of guy. You know what I mean? He's an Iowa boy and stuff like that. Whatever. Anyways, afterwards, after they finish Bible studies, he's gonna go take off to the local bite house
Mm-hmm.
while she sleeps here, Ferris, which isn't cool. You know what I mean? Also, he said Buffy's a pretty deep sleeper. Now,
Big old deep sleeper.
it's gonna be Spike that drops the dime on him, which should be coming as a surprise to no one
No,
at this
yeah,
point.
no, literally no one.
Well, you should know that Spike is a bit of a rat, but Spike owes nothing to
Mm-hmm.
Riley, despite the fact that Riley has roughed him up a few times and never actually killed him.
Yes.
Yeah, including, well, we'll talk about it in a little bit. Anyways, they said, "Well, you got to come with me here, Buffy." Even though she's like just in the sheet, and it's like he's like, "Are you naked?" She doesn't like just clean up and like put the thing around and beat the hell out of him. She's like, "Just get out." I was like, okay, he just turns around and stuff like that. It's very, I don't like that scene at all. Obviously, it won't be the worst scene between Spike and Buffy that ever happens on this show. So he's going to bring her to
Blood den.
the little
Blood.
blood den.
The
Yeah.
blood crack house.
Yeah, the blood house here. A
Yeah.
bunch of tweakers going around. One of them recognizes Spike. And he says he better back off or whatever. So he does. They go upstairs. They find Riley, and this thing is like this like that girl, the actress they had to play this vampire just looked like a junkie, like just shaking and stuff like that. And
Tremendous
he's
act. Tremendous
yeah,
acting by her.
fantastic, and
Yeah,
like
yes.
you can see, and she keeps it up through the whole thing, which is great. But you can see like Riley telling her to bite harder and stuff like that. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh boy. Uh, Buffy Buffy sees this. He sees her and Spike. She just runs off. He yells after her, but you're not. If a Slayer starts running, you're not gonna go catching Ferris. I think there's a passage in the Bible about that somewhere deep in the back or something like that. Now, meanwhile, out of all this, Graham, our old buddy from the Initiative, has
Mm-hmm.
convinced that new Major Ellis that the now civilian Riley, just the guy for this new
Can help
South.
us take down this cell of demons in Nicaragua.
Yeah, there's a South American mission going on. There's all these a tribe of demons attacking missionaries or something like that. So it's like, well, you have just the guy for you. He's not on the government payroll anymore and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. But you know what? He's a buddy of mine, so he'll be able to do it. He likes doing this stuff. So they wait for Riley. He gets back to his place. They're there. Give him the hard sell. All right. And after they explain it to him, how can you
Mm-hmm.
not think, oh, this is very tempting? There's tribes of demons attacking missionaries. There's low wages. There's danger,
Mm-hmm.
of course. And, of all things, no outside contact.
I also like how Ellis is like, we ain't the initiative, brother. We
Yeah.
ain't doing no experiments. We go ahead and go murder everybody.
Yeah, we're not the
We go-
government. We're the
yeah,
army.
we're gonna kill them.
We
We're
have
gonna kill them
nothing.
all.
We have nothing to do with the government. Are you nuts? We're the army. We
He
have,
literally said, bro, like it's like it's hilarious how he's like, we're gonna kill them all, brother.
yeah. Also, no pressure, but the chopper leaves at midnight. You
Yes,
have until
tomorrow.
yeah, you have until midnight tomorrow to decide your entire future, and that also means you got about 24 hours at this point, it seems. So we go back to the magic box, and Buffy giving everyone crap for not filling her in. That there's this whole blood brothel or whatever in town.
Mm-hmm.
Giles now thinking that she had, bigger, you know,
Problem.
glory sized problems to deal with. Plus,
Yes.
he also didn't know about it. which could be fair. There's a lot of vampire doings. He can't be on top of everything. Ferris, for goodness sakes.
Mhm.
Also, all these folks going into that place were offering up themselves. This is of their own decision. Like, what are you supposed to do? You can't save everybody from harming themselves. Anyways, Buffy's had it. She wants to go and flatten these places. Xander thinks Riley should be there. Riley has to come.
Mhm.
Xander, who habitually complains about Riley not being around for everything and stuff like that, and then just doing it. Besides, this time Riley has to be there and stuff like that, but it's not going to happen, as you well
No.
know. Then we get to that flop house. It's Sans Vamps. By the time they get there, there's no one.
Mhm.
Buffy ensures they're not going to come back by burning the joint down. First,
Yeah,
burn it
man.
down.
Hey, let's commit a little arson. But
Burn
just
it down.
let's just commit some arson and destroy some property value, destroying someone's pro- future house.
I don't know if there's much. I think they'll be happy for the insurance payment. Um,
Absolutely.
I, I don't. I don't think that building in any shape and form was worth as much as the insurance value of that thing. And then they can also now, say, well, unless they didn't have arson insurance. Now the Scoops.
It's like
After all
it's
this,
like the Bronx in the 70s.
it's like Winnipeg right now. Just look at
Yes.
downtown. There's all kinds of hotels getting lit up. Seems to be the same guy that has the real estate for them all. Anyways, now the Scoobs are all thinking, well, you know what? Maybe there's something up with Buffy. She seemed rather violent. You know what I mean? So, while this is going on, Riley's to show up at Spike's for the usual attack and threaten. This happens
Mm-hmm.
every so often over there. It's a little more vitriolic this time, though. He ends up staking him in the chest.
Yes. With a
Luck?
plastic stake,
Somehow he had like a plastic stake.
which
I
you
don't
know
know if
what,
it
which
was
you
a
know what,
camping
kind
stake,
of,
maybe.
kind of genius. You know what I mean? Because if you want to torture someone, really make them feel it. Because Spike's like, wait, why am I not dead yet?
Yeah,
What the
but
hell is this?
he had the horror of knowing he just got staked in the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could happen. He could do it, but
Yeah.
of course, it's easy to do it when Spike literally cannot fight back.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. He still has the chip in his brain.
I don't understand why no one ever just got rid of him. Why not just get rid of him? Bring a dustbuster. You could always
Cool.
say, like, he was always a bit screwless. He went off to do something. You bring the dustbuster, no more Spike evidence. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff. But it doesn't happen. So they're going to have a little chat over a
Yep. Yep.
joint.
Yes.
They're gonna bro out about Spike having affection, more than that, maybe a deeper affection for Riley's girlfriend, who he's been
Yes.
stepping out on. By the way, now he has to remind her that it's not about you, there, Riley. She needs a little monster in her, man.
Yes.
He needs someone
He may
that
be. He may be onto something, man. He may be onto something.
yeah, and then he's got to admit himself that he has a thing for her, and he gets jealous of Riley. Sometimes he thinks if he's getting the short end of the stick here, he's like, nope, Riley is because Riley has her, and she has no intention of being with him and stuff like that. Anyways,
You know what?
I think I think the
What a profound scene. Really. Let's talk about the scene real quick, Rob. Like, we're like, well, yeah. What's worse, never having her at all, or having her but never having her? You know what I
it's
mean? Like,
never having. Spike was right. It's never having her at all. Like,
yeah.
but to what points do you go to get a woman and stuff like that? Like, I wouldn't. You would never go the Spike route and stuff like that.
No.
I would hope. I would hope. Sabotage is never fantastic, but like Riley gave him too many not to do it. Riley's Riley's a piece of garbage.
Yes.
Like, yeah, Riley isn't who he was through the end of season 4. As soon as we can talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it at the end.
But also too, can
Anyway,
we also talk about his medical steroid withdrawal? Yeah, I mean, so he's
I think
probably
I have the feeling he's through that. I don't think it's the drugs withdrawal That is, he's a very, very insecure man.
Yes, he is. And
Yeah,
we learn more about it in their next scene when
right.
they're together, where he says, "You won't let me help you. You don't need me." He says.
Let's talk about the fight. Like before
Yes.
that, there's like the thing in the magic box and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and Dawn has to get babysat, and it's like Anya's trying to help out. Anya's just again, Anya is one of my favorite characters. Xander being a bit of a
I
dick
love her.
through all this kind of
I love
thing.
her. I love her, man.
It's like she wants to, at the end she wants to go and have, Bible studies, stuff like that. But Xander's, oh, I've got something else I have to do, and he's like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Like Anya, Anya deserves better than Xander too. So
She
they're gonna have
deserves the
this thing because
world.
Riley comes in. He's like, oh, is she there? And it's like, yeah, you guys should go talk and stuff like that. It's like, you guys beat it. All right. So go to the danger room to have
Yes,
it out.
there is.
He says it's all going to start with her allowing Dracula to bite her. As we all know, Dracula has that thrall. And that wasn't her. It was, it was a spell of some kind, hypnotism.
Yes.
Nothing she could do about that. It's like if your girlfriend or something, that as an actress, do you break up with her because you have a kissing scene? No, no, no. She had to do it. What do you want from her? Stuff like that. Anyways, now he wants to know why Drac and Angel has so much power over her. For God's sakes, he's still going back to Angel, just more of the insecurity, like coming forth and stuff like that. Because she wouldn't burn things down. She wouldn't kill Riley like she would Angel and stuff like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's just sad, empathetic. Now he's gonna take the blame, of course, because he's became a vamp snack. It's like,
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
no one pushed you into doing that, you weirdo.
Hmm.
Now Buffy's trying to believe, that he thinks that she's at fault. Then he's gonna tell her there that uh, the vamps there
They need
needed.
him.
He felt needed. Something
Yes.
he felt he wasn't getting from her.
Yes.
We're gonna come back to this in a sec. He says it was beyond passion
Yeah.
when they bit him, and
It
all
was a
this.
need. It was a service. It was, it
Yeah,
was a call to duty.
all of this is going over great with Buffy. He
Yes.
says he kept going back because they had such a hunger for him. You know. Now, surprisingly, Buffy starts getting pissed off by this.
Understandably.
Reminds them that, yeah, they don't consider you, a hunger thing. They consider you a snack. He said, he compares the Vance feelings with how he feels with her. So, he's starting to project stuff. And tells her that uh, that she keeps him at a distance, that she didn't call even when her mom was put in the hospital. She throws the fact that her mom was dying, so she may have had less time to take care of him. This is the whole thing. Buffy is a 19-year-old girl who, just found out her mother has brain cancer, has oh, a little job,
Yes.
that she's the only one that stands between the darkness and the forces of good, that she is now protecting a little sister that she, of course, didn't
Who's the
have
key
until
to
2 months ago.
a
Yeah,
potential destruction?
yeah, that there's an incredibly strong demon bent on killing her and killing anyone that gets in their way.
Yes.
Anyways, she still says she's given him everything she's had, but he doesn't believe her. She says, "Well, I am what I am. You know what I mean? And we don't like it tough." It's like, yeah. He tells her that they want him to do missions again. This one, oh, no contacts. So, if I go on this mission, that's going to be it. And he says if they can't figure things out, he's going to get out of there. She's going to take it as an ultimatum
Hmm.
because it is. there was there's no wiggle room in that and stuff like that. If you don't do this, this will happen. That's an ultimatum. She says she's not going to get blamed for this. He doesn't want her to, though. He begs her to hit him at one point. He just wants something out of her. And she starts walking away. He says he's leaving unless he gives him a reason to stay. She gives him a reason to stay, Ferris. But she walks out. This is a lot. She has to do a lot. This poor
Cause
girl.
she's realizing like, bro, I'm trying to save the world. Mom got a tumor, and you throwing a hissy fit over you not being needed.
Yeah.
And it's and in a relationship,
That
it's
she
not a
has to, yeah, she has to keep things together, not just for her, not
yes,
just for her family, not just for her friends.
and
She
her
has to keep things
fakes
together for everybody.
exactly. And in a real relationship, you correct me if I'm wrong, Rob. You probably have more relationships than I have.
Hmm.
It's not about wanting someone to feel like want them to feel needed. It's being there,
Yep.
regardless of need. Like you're there
Yep.
anyway.
Yeah.
You're there. I saw something where it's love is about being there when everything is when you're not even supposed to be there. You being there like, and someone else was like, love is also remembering things about your partner. Like, oh, like, it's a hypothetical situation. Like, oh, I remember Rob likes fettuccine Alfredo with basil on the side, and you just remember that. You know what I mean? That's actually what I like, but you know what I mean. Uh, but I was using it
Are
as an
you asking
example.
me out? So,
No, Rob, I'm not. You know what?
okay, good.
Maybe.
I'm taking. I'm taking.
Hey, man. The homies can't get Italian together.
That's fine. Yep. I would do that in a second.
Yeah, the
I think
homies
we.
can't.
I
Let's go
think
get
we
some
had it.
Italian
Didn't
one day.
didn't we have Italian together?
No, we went to
In
Cheesecake
there.
Factory.
Yeah, I had Italian. I didn't
And
know
we
if
and
you.
we had noodles. Yes, we did. And you bought, and shout out to you. Well, actually, you no, you technically didn't buy because I ended up sending you the money anyway. So you didn't buy. So we actually split the bill.
Still romantic. Still
It was
romantic,
tremendous.
man.
It was romantic under the lights of the Cheesecake Factory. It was one of the greatest days of my life.
That's true. All right. So, uh, we Buffy's out of there. She has to walk this off. All those vamps, yeah, like
Yes,
almost every one of them. I think there was 7 vamps there. Show up was like, well, you were took
you
care of
ruined
our
my blood. Then
yeah, you got rid of our blood brothel here, lady.
yeah,
Now it's time to pay for it.
yes,
And she was like, well, she also notices that sketchy one that was all over her boyfriend was there and stuff like that. Now she politely offers them, all 7 of them, just to walk away, but they rudely decline Ferris.
rudes,
So
just rudes,
she
all
makes
of them.
she very quickly makes that alleyway dusty. Takes care of 6 of them pronto. Now, saving the one shivering one that was drinking her boyfriend earlier for last. She kind of drops the thing. She says, "Run." The thing starts running
Yes,
away.
they run away.
She gives it like a good 5-second pause, then stands up.
Javelin throw. Just javelin.
Yeah,
You know what? She should have went to the Olympics, man. She could have got a gold medal.
she's cheating. She was cheating.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe unless she had that Carl Lewis stuff, she'd never get caught. But
yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
anyways, blam, she's done. Immediately after this, Xander's going to show up. This is me. This is what I was saying. Maybe my least favorite Xander scene ever, where he takes all this stuff because he's been watching and stuff. All that he takes everything and he's going to put it all on Buffy. Everything's going going on. It's like you haven't been spending enough time with Riley. Like what? What? Where does all of this come from? This made no sense.
It
Uh,
literally made no sense. It was out of character. He just pops up out of nowhere, and it made zero sense whatsoever.
he
And
wants to know why she isn't begging him to stay
yeah,
with her. It's because he was running out getting his blood sucked. She had a
yeah.
lot on her plate.
Hey, Brendan.
Hey Brennan, as soon as they got the good news about her mom, she was with him. As soon as that happened, she was with him. She wasn't hanging out with her sister. She wasn't hanging out with her friends. She
What
was
a
hanging out
what
with
a
him.
horribly written scene. What a horribly
Yeah.
written moment for this crew. This made no sense whatsoever. It made zero sense.
He starts talking about how she feels that Riley is more convenient than dependable.
Hmm. Yeah, you know
What?
what?
What
I
has
mean,
she been going through? How? And she's
no,
been his friend since the beginning. How does he not get this? And why does it always Xander that has to give Buffy crap?
yeah, like you're like worthless.
Yeah,
Like, what are you talking about?
you'd
Like,
have to think of who the Avatar is
yes,
for Xander, but he didn't write this. It
no, he
was
didn't.
of course, it was his
Well,
right hand person there, but still, yeah, it makes
he
no
was
sense.
shaming her. He was
Yeah,
shaming her, and
yeah,
just like
absolutely. Like no, no,
Homeboy
no.
would shame people.
He deserved to do all this stuff because of the way you treated him while your mother was sick and you had to save the world and you had the sister that you
Yeah,
had to figure out and all these other things
made
going
no
on. And
sense. It
yeah,
made no sense. It made zero sense whatsoever.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, she's gonna throw Anya in his face for a quick second. Like, oh, you can't compare the two or whatever. I don't really even know if you can compare the two to be honest with you, but he tells her, Riley should never have been the rebound guy. He's the forever guy.
Hmm.
He is the forever guy. The guy that kept bailing on them so they'd have to fight demons by themselves. He's the forever guy. Like, what is this?
It's two clowns in a pie. That's what that is.
Oh my God. Says that, if you can't love him, let him go and make it a clean break. It's like that's what she was going to do. But if you can, think about what you are going to lose just because of an ultimatum, Buffy. Like, what are you doing? For some stupid reason, she's going to buy this. And then he just says, go. Oh, come on.
It was so dumb, bro. It was so
Yeah.
dumb. It made
See,
no sense whatsoever. It was just stupid on so many levels.
yeah. You're going
And
to, yeah.
it being the avatar for Homeboy, it makes perfect sense because he's an idiot.
Wasn't a great husband. Now, yeah, she's gonna start running. Riley's at the chopper. She's gonna try and get to the chopper,
Hmm.
literally. Anyways, the motor starts up. The chopper's waiting. Buffy's running. She's now in the park. Riley, scanning everywhere. Buffy's gonna be there, hopefully, and stuff like that. She's in the park. She's still running. Like usually, you can travel by map in Sunnydale. Not now. Not at this time. Anyways, some hopeful music is going to start playing as she runs over this one part. She's getting nearer. She's going to make it to the helipad, but the chopper is about 15 feet in the air now and it's leaving.
Hmm. It's gone, man.
I'm
He's now
pretty sure.
in the
I'm.
jungle in Belize. Why is it always Belize? That's crazy.
They have a lot of demons in Belize. That's
I guess so.
well known. It's well known. Now,
Yeah.
uh, she is the Slayer. She easily could have jumped up onto the chopper if she wanted to. Let's say that. And she's screaming and screaming. Can't hear his name, Riley. It's a
Hmm.
chopper. I get it. It's loud. He doesn't have the things on the cans. I think they call them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
These are the cans. You got some too. Doesn't hear him. Also, for some reason, he's just looking the other way. So even if she was coming, he doesn't want to know anymore. He's turned away. The chopper flies off first. Buffy has to start going home. She does. She doesn't cry. Maybe she's just looking a little stunned
Hmm.
that all this is going on. Then we get a scene again. I don't know how earned this is. And I understand that the feelings could be right and stuff like that, but this scene where Xander's gonna go home, Anya's there. He's gonna profess his powerful, painful love for Anya that she makes him feel like a man. And then it's like, where did this come from? Why did it come from and go here? I don't understand that at all. Anyways, it's gonna end with shots of Buffy and Riley fading into each other again. Neither one of these guys are crying. No one seems upset.
It's just a reluctance, like it's finally over.
Yeah, it's just done.
Bye
They were together
bye,
for a
Mark
year.
Balukas.
Yeah. So yeah, in the end here, just to sum up the relationship a little bit, Riley's a deeply insecure man
Yes.
who blamed Buffy for not communicating, but never took the time to make sure that he's heard. Like she has a lot going on. We
Mm-hmm.
keep stressing how important she is, and that she were allowed into her life. You should feel like, I wouldn't say grateful, but honored. Maybe honored's a
Mm-hmm.
nice way to think of it. Make sure that you're heard. Take you just some patience. Her mom. Oh, I'm sorry that you weren't the first thing she thought about when she found out her mom had brain cancer, and that she thought of her, mother first and her little sister. Oh, she's a terrible person. Now, Buffy's also a woman, again, dealing with an incredible amount. Just to for her through all this, 19 years old, been in a
She's
relationship with a guy
barely
for a year.
19, man. She's barely 19.
Ah, she's
And
almost
look,
she's almost 20.
she's
She's almost
almost
20.
20, but still, like, look at the horror that
Yeah,
she has endured over the years.
yeah, yeah. So I tried to ask that, like a chat GBT, just put it in there. Who do you think is responsible for Buffy and Riley's breakup? And they gave me a lot. I never got a definitive answer. They started talking about how Riley was having an affair with a woman at the initiative. Like, I don't think we watched the same
Yeah,
show.
yeah. ChatGPT doesn't know doesn't know what the hell they're talking about.
I thought it was kind of funny. So I was like, oh, I'm not even going to bother with that now. Uh, so this is the end of the episode. So a life without Riley begins for Buffy coming up, but has to deal with a lot of stuff here. Buffy breaking up the whole thing with Joyce. There's Glory, Dawn, the key. Everything's happening. You ready for something maybe a little lighter? We
Yes.
got a Jane Espenson uh, penned episode coming up. A lot of Anya in it. Her
More
relationship with
Anya,
Willow.
more Anya, better.
The more, the better when it comes to Anya. Triangle. It's the next episode on Rewatchers Council, Buffy style. Ferris. Glad you could join me on the council this week, pal. What are you up to here on our good old Let's Get Ready Network?
Today, this very channel, post credits, 5 o'clock. We got the MCU Rewatchers Council. We got Infinity War, baby. Yeah, the end of the Infinity Saga is near. We're talking Infinity War. It's me. It's Adelia. It's Shug. It's Matt. We have a full house. Infinity War, baby. You know how it be.
By the end, only two remain.
Yes.
Spoiler
And
alert.
to this day, Peter Quill is the worst human being in the universe. That's all I have to say.
Selfish. Selfish.
Selfish, righteous, selfish, not even righteous indignation. It's just stupid indignation. But that's what it is.
We'll also be back tomorrow. Rewatchers Council. Angel. We're going to be joined by Brendan Marr to talk about reunion. Maybe, maybe the best Angel episode we've covered so far. I don't want to say it's the best ever, but it's pretty good. A pretty good Angel episode coming up. Rewatchers Council live 5 Central Time, the most important Central Time. I believe that's what you always say first. And then
I've never said that
over on our
ever.
sister channel, Good Friends, Better Rivals, Tuesdays live at 7 o'clock. And Delia and I are going to go through the weekend, but and sometimes Monday. I believe there's a Monday match in the English Premier League. We'll be discussing, hopefully, Chelsea's rise back into a Champions League spot. But a lot of things have to happen for that, and that's the starting 11 this week. Ferris, again, thanks, buddy, for coming on the show. Let's just say, in honor of Riley, I wonder what he'd say at a time like this. I'm imagining it'd be, thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.